All right, JLR investigates. Back out in front of Shelby Park in Eagle Pass, National Guard. But I want to show you something. More reinforcements are coming Monday morning. Fencing. More fencing. Has arrived. And we've been wondering about if they're going to expand this operation. A truck full of fencing has arrived. More reinforcements. More fencing. And I just talked to the truck driver who said that he's waiting for an escort to go into the park. But look at this. Like I said, they've been bringing more and more fencing in to this area. So I'm wondering what's next. What's next? Because they already have the park surrounded with fencing. And just the other day, they brought another shipment of fencing. Just makes me think that they're expanding this operation more. We're going to monitor and see what's going on here. I am out, boots on the ground. Look at this. It's just a massive amount of fencing here that they're bringing in. Are they expanding this park out? He's waiting for an escort, so we'll watch it go in. How's the reception here this morning? Good morning. Good, we're good on reception. So he's waiting for an escort to go into the park, Shelby Park. More fencing. More fencing, more National Guard. He might be bringing them in. Tell them to come. So you tell me, people, what does this mean? More fencing has arrived on top of the fencing that they brought over during the weekend. It's a little bit different this morning. Now they're asking everyone for ID in order to go in. You have to flash your ID or flash some sort of card. It's different than just them waving people through. Or is this just that's how the shift works? And, you know, people might say, hey, it's just fencing. But this park is already fenced up pretty good. And to bring in more fencing than they already have makes me feel like they're expanding this thing. They've already brought in fencing over there the other morning. And now they just brought another shipment of fencing. And look at all that other fencing that's already down there. I mean, they're bringing fencing and fencing and fencing. State law enforcement. We're just going to monitor here what's going on. I have this feeling more things are going to happen today with more supplies coming or something bigger, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm out here in the field. I'm going to get my tripod. It's pretty cool out here this morning, to the upper 30s. Kind of shivering. I'm in shorts. Kind of shivering. Went and got dog food this morning. Thank you for everyone that contributed. We got a good supply of dog food. So I'll bring that out shortly, and then we'll feed the dogs, and we'll see what happens out here. And the people keep arriving, man. It's a whole van full of National Guard. That's a whole van. There's a whole van full of people. state law enforcement. Go here and warm up a minute. Just kind of give you a summary, and I'm gonna pull my car back so it warms up a little bit. I came out this morning because I wanted to go down to the southern end to see if any buses were coming through, picking up migrants or whatever name terminology you want to use, picking them up and taking them. Ooh, my nose is running. It's cold. I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna turn around and Morning, everyone. JLR Investigates. How are we at reception this morning here? Looking good. Thank you. Yeah, it looks a little bit more secure this morning than it was over the weekend. Instead of just letting people in, this guy here, maybe it's just because this is how they're doing it, but they're actually coming out the gate before they let somebody in the gate. And we said this morning, will they be expanding operations? That remains to be seen. Now, I was down there, just south, and I put out a tweet on JLR Investigates, the exact spot where people are coming through. And a bus came the other day to pick them up. So it was just south of Eagle Pass, but there was nothing going on there at night except a lot of authorities down there by the river, but the bus never came. Yeah, it says 38 degrees on the Also, I wanted to take you guys over later to the NGO, Mission Border Hope. Normally, when I was here in December and also in October, Mission Border Hope is right by the bridge. It's right next to the Eagle Pass Police Department. And in the morning time, first light, there are literally hundreds of people in the secured parking lot. It has fencing, but you can go up on the bridge and you can look down. And buses would go in there, and that's where they would send the migrants or whatever you want to call them to San Antonio. The last 2 days, I've been going down there early in the morning, empty, totally empty. No one is even in the parking lots. I didn't see any migrants. I didn't see anybody in that parking lot. I don't even know if the security's there anymore. I don't even know if the building's operational anymore because I haven't seen any buses or any people there. And people from this area or people who've been covering this topic knows that Mission Border Hope is the NGO that helps people. And because of this here in Eagle Pass, it might be really affecting their NGO operation. Switching locations is probably the most likely scenario here. We don't know where somebody. Oh, here comes an ambulance. Well, what's this going on? What's going on here? We got an ambulance coming through, folks. Somebody hurt? Oh, we got an ambulance. What's going on here? It's Russian. Oh. Somebody drowned? There's been a lot of drownings in that Rio Grande. Very, very interesting. What's that about? Someone needs medical attention down there. People have been crossing, and they average a drowning a day on that Rio Grande. I wonder if it's anything related to a migrant, or is this or maybe one of the personnels, maybe one of the National Guard got hurt. What's going on there? The fencing. So what are they going to do with all that fencing? What do you think? I mean, what's the purpose of bringing more fencing when you already have all fencing up? Now you got 3 large air. Oh, look, no more National Guard have arrived. Wow, you got a whole van of National Guard. A lot more activity this morning than the last few mornings. And it looks like the protocol here and how they're doing it is more serious. Before they even open up that gate, they're coming out to check people before you can even get in. Thank you, Julianne. Yeah, I got dog food and all that supplies, and I will, if dogs start coming out, we'll help them out. I got it in the back seat. I went to Walmart early this morning and opened at 6. So I got some water bowls. I got some water. I got some dog, like beef jerky dog treats. I got canned dog food and a bag of dry dog food. For now. And, if they eat it all, then we'll get more. I don't know, the guy last night was feeding the dogs, and they didn't really like the dog food. They were more like the human food. It's a different scene here this morning. It's more active. And I predicted this. I said, you know, weekends, kind of graveyard shift on weekends. But I said, as soon as Monday comes around, it's going to get rocking and rolling around here. And that's what it seems like. It seems like more of a presence. Thank you, Sassy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know what's going on in Del Rio. Some people have been asking in the chat, what's going on with Del Rio? Del Rio. You know, a couple days we'll take a look. Morning.
She's coming out.
No, I'm not on the list, but I mean, I'll ask if I can go in.
Yeah, I'm not on the list.
So somebody coming out and letting people in? They're letting some media in there this morning. Unfortunately, I don't have my card on me. All my card is in the... I wish I had my... Any of my at night media business cards. Much more active out here this morning, folks. If you're just jumping in, JLR investigates at the scene. Eagle Pass. Looks like that could be shift change. It all started about 7 o'clock this morning. We started out, they brought a large truck full of fencing. And since then, more and more people have been coming in and out of this location, the front of the park. Much more active than the weekend. This is on the corner of Ryan Street and Main Street. This is the main entrance to Shelby Park. Hit that like and subscribe because we're going to be monitoring this all. Thank you, Sassy. I will be watching from the start to stop. I think it's a big deal and we need to secure the border. I think it's expanding. I really do. I think there's going to be more show of force down here. The way they're bringing in fencing and the way I'm hearing a lot of the rhetoric online from all sides of the issue. Hearing some of the governors actually say they will give Texas resources makes me feel like they're what is that? What is that? You just brought some wire in there. Makes me feel like they're going to expand this. Thank you, Deb. More razor. It looked like more razor wire. We saw more fencing. We see way more people coming in this morning than the other mornings. I was out here the last 2 mornings over the weekend, and it's not even close to being busy. All right, I see a dog. Look what I got here. I got some dog food. So we're gonna get this dog some food. I'm gonna put this right here for a second while I get the dog food out. All right, we're gonna give the dog some beef jerky. We're gonna go out and give the dog some beef jerky. I saw the dogs, so we love our dogs. Oh, we got Florida here now. Florida. They're all coming. Come here. Come here. Morning. Hello. Hello. Have some beef jerky. Have some beef jerky. Have some beef jerky. There you go. Have it. Eat it. Eat it. Here, we'll bring you over here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Have some beef jerky. Yeah. Hi. Hello. I like you. You become my favorite doggy. Have it. Here. Have some beef jerky. Stay out of the road. Here, we'll put you over here. Stay out of the road. Come on. You don't like it? I'll get you some dog food in a little bit. Here, eat them. Eat them. Eat them. Yeah. Maybe you were fed already. Let me just go back down here and monitor. I kind of like the view of sitting in my vehicle, kind of just monitoring for now. We're going to see if they bring more supplies, more. Oh, when they brought that fencing truck, as I was coming, 4 Humvees left. They left out. It was wild because I filmed it. They went up the street. So it was like military, like National Guard roaming around Eagle Pass on the streets in Humvees. I have traditional dog food too, and we'll do all that. I'm sure the dog ate this morning, but I got dog food too, and I got canned food in the back. My hands are kind of full right now holding this camera. That dog seems to like all the National Guard takes care of the dogs, man. I've seen nothing but them petting the dogs and showing the dogs love. You see that? We love to see that. It's like their mascot. That one's a cool one. That one was starting to roam around the streets last night. I had to bring it back down here. And the police were asking about it, like, whose dog is that? Because if a dog's running around the streets up there, my thought was that police would come and take it away. And I think it deserves at least to be down here. At least it's gonna get fed every day down here. Oz, welcome to media. Thank you. More active out here, lively. Thank you, Sassy. The more dogs on the border, the better we will be, and they'll eat better. So true. Temperature, it feels in the 30s. I think this is a good view right here of the front gate. Oh, I thought that said Jersey plates for a second. I was like, oh, Jersey. That's Texas. Okay, so what is going to go on in Eagle Pass this morning remains to be seen. It is lively out here. More lively than normal. And we don't know what's going on with the ambulance in there either. So the ambulance should be coming out soon, but it hasn't come out yet. So the fact that the ambulance didn't come out yet, that might be a good sign that no one's seriously hurt, because the ambulance would have rushed somebody right out. I think that that journalist there is New York Post, I think. And I think that woman came out to escort him in, because he said she's coming. They're more serious this morning, folks. There's no doubt about it. This is more serious this morning than it has been over the weekend. Man, there's so many people coming in. They're all full of National Guard in these trucks, man. These pickup trucks are full. There's people in the front and back seat. You go past police. Morning.
Hey, you're just recording right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a reporter that needs to come in or something?
I would love to come in.
Okay, who are you with?
Original Media Group, JLR Investigates. I've been live streaming and broadcasting everything for days and weeks.
Well, do you have press credentials?
Shit. I do. I can. I do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be bringing these guys in, because we're just going to one location.
Where are you guys going to?
Just the boat ramp.
Oh,
Just
the boat
what
ramp?
you can see from here, basically, right there. But they just had a rescue, so.
Oh, they had a rescue.
Yeah, a mama and a baby and a daddy.
Oh wow. Oh
So
wow.
the baby and the mama are fixing to come out in the ambulance. So
When you going in?
after this guy gets done talking.
Yeah, I have everything on my phone. I can show you as soon as I live stream off.
Okay. Do you have any? Are you live streaming right now? So they can hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll ask you questions after you get done live streaming.
Gotcha.
All right?
All right, thank you. All right, guys, should I go in? Should I go in? I have everything. Should I go in? Yeah, I'm gonna go in. All right, so I'm gonna go in and do some filming. All right. So I'll be back in a bit. JLR Investigates.